Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim Classic video. You join us from Glasgow Queen Street Station on another leg of the huge journey from Penzance up to Inverness, and this bit is from Glasgow Queen Street over to Helensburgh Upper along the Glasgow Northwest suburban route. So let's get in, let's key on. That's probably going to be quite an important thing to do. Set that to neutral. We need to get the GSMR set up. Is that 072? 72, I think that signal is. 72, I think. So I'll write that in there. Now we'll flick the DRA off as we've got the signal. We call that Dalmuir, Dumbarton Central and Helensburgh Upper. So we've got a fairly nice journey ahead of us. It's one of the shorter bits of the journey. Was it 1 Yankee 23? 23072. There you go, let's register that. I think it's yeah, 72. Cool, that's all registered. So we'll be good to go once the guard wants us to go. As we wait. So yeah, before this you would have had the Glasgow subway. Not sure who's done that as of yet. And then before that I think it was Neil on the Cathcart Circle. Just as a bit more TSW. Right. Let's get going. It's very quiet. There we go. As we make our way out of Queen Street and up the very steep gradient. There we go. Get the instrument lights on. Yeah, so this gets us out of Glasgow and then links up with the West Highlands line, which is where Train Simulator driver, aka Paul, will then take over up to Mallaig. And then from there it's a short hop across the lock, well, short hop, to Carlo Lochalsh, and then up to Inverness. So that's like the only that's probably the biggest gap in the journey where it was like, do we include that or not? But it was sort of, I mean, the coal line is, you've got to include it really, because that takes you to the furthest point north, and it's not a huge gap. Yeah, they're separated by sort of a cove slash bay slash lock lake, but you could probably get a boat across or something. That's the bit of the journey which was like, do we include that or not? And it was like, well, might as well. We'll do a rolling brake test once we're a bit further up, because it's quite steep uphill here, so if we did one now, it, well, wouldn't be great. Want to get stuck in the tunnel or lose all the speed. Let's check the audio as we head out. Yeah, that's at a good level, cool. So you probably haven't seen me since, well, unless I did the Glasgow subway bit, but you may not have seen me since Reading. So we're going all the way across England and up into Scotland, and I'm seeing it now here at Glasgow. Out of Queen Street Station, which sort of serves, you know, more going into Scotland, whereas Central is sort of like going south into England and then down to London. Right, let's do, actually we'll wait until we're at the very top. You can see where it flattens out, then we'll do a little brake test. And I believe we go sort of down the Helensburgh branch, so yeah, we'll have to be steady down there. Because I thought that wasn't included with this route. I thought the Helensburgh branch was, or at least the line off just here and it makes its way over to Helensburgh. I thought that was part of Network Scott East. Maybe that's like a revamped version though. I'd say the brakes are working okay. Or do we not go down the Annisland? I don't know, do we go down the Annisland branch or not? Be interesting to see where we go. Actually, I thought the Annisland branch was new to Network Scott East Phase 2. But maybe not, maybe it was just a revamp. Oh no, because no, it doesn't, we are going down there. There's the line down to, I think, Springburn. And it's quite slow as well down here. Yeah. So is there scenery on this bit? Because I could have gone to Helensburgh Central from the low level at Queen Street. But then you've then got the gap between Helensburgh Central and Helensburgh Upper. Although I know you could say you've got the gap between Mallaig and Carlow-Lacroix. But yeah. So our next station stop, I believe, was Downmuir. That was the next one along. Downmuir, Dumbarton Central, and then Helensburgh Upper. Because I wonder what train Paul's going to take along the West Highland line. You never know with Paul. You never know what train he's going to take. There's no speedboard though, so yeah, no speedboard. I can't really remember the speed along this bit. It's definitely not 15 here. I've got to think it's like 50 or so. Quite a lot of sort of the suburban Glasgow areas at like 50 miles an hour or so. Well, actually, we'll go up to 40. And we'll just 45, 50 and just stick it at that. I can't imagine that would be speeding, so. But no speedboard though. Yeah, we'll just keep it at this. Let's get a flyby shot. So I was in Network Scott East, it must have just sort of touched up this area. Not sure if we got the Cloud EP for this one either. I have now got the Cloud EP, although I can't imagine this scenario utilises it, because this scenario I think is from 2020, when this route basically first come out. But I have got the Cloud EP, so I don't know if it will be on it, I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, this has got to be about 50 along here. So I'm pretty certain we ain't speeding. At the moment. We've driven this bit once. We've never driven the line via Singer. Or Singer. We've never driven that. But we're going to do it Hudless anyway. It's only a little stretch. So, what could go wrong? Nice interior on this one though. So I've got 4 coaches as well. Which for this train it always feels like just 2, but obviously we've got 2 of them, so we are 4 coaches. And I think quite often the West Highland line trains, they are double units. But they go Mallaig and Oban. But I think this one was actually just Oban. There's so many like, little branch lines up in Scotland. They're just so like obscure places, which I suppose once upon a time were probably fairly important, but not as much anymore. Like Stranraer. I think that used to be sort of one of the main sort of ferryway, main sort of, you know, in the north of the UK, one of the main ways to get over to Ireland. I suppose that's sort of, now you can just fly there. Or there's something Stranraer, yeah, which is like just like a dead place at the end of the line. It used to be a lot more important than it is now. So I think that's sort of up this way. Right, so that's the line down to, is it like Kelvindale or something like that? And then it then goes off to Annislands. Maybe that bit's not modelled. Well, it does look like it's modelled, but... So is it, how busy are like the trains to Oban and Mallaig? Well, actually Mallaig probably is quite busy because Fort William, Ben Nevis, and a Mallaig for the Harry Potter train. Oh, I think that's actually stopped running now. So that's probably quite busy, but a place like Oban, does anybody go there? What's in Oban? Obviously, probably lots of mountain walks and stuff, but yeah, is that a busy place? The trains get busy going to Oban? Outside of maybe the summer holidays? Again, no idea what the speed limit is, so I haven't seen any speed board. But I'm going to assume sort of 40 or 50. A pure assumption. Which I would probably say is fairly correct. Is that yellow for us as well? It is a single yellow. Boo. This is not Downmuir already, is it? It might be Downmuir already. I think it is as well. You've got the other line coming up. Or is it? Oh, there's a 40 there, so we definitely weren't speeding on this bit, so that's alright. But it probably was here 50 or 60. Yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. I'm sure it's been quite a long journey so far. If you haven't, I mean, who's watched all of the legs so far? Hats off to you if you haven't. Even if you've watched maybe even half of them, hats off to you. As it is a long old way. And maybe, just maybe, we got Dovetail to be involved as well. I did invite them to do sort of part 1 from, say, West Cornwall local, Penzance, St Austell. I don't know if they're going to do it or not yet, so we'll see. This is not Downmuir, I know that. I mean, I hope I know it's not Downmuir. No. Oh, Westerton. Oh, because yeah, that's the line off to Milngavie. Milngavie. I can't remember how you pronounce it. I mean, it's sort of a funny pronunciation to it. Yeah, I think that's the line off to there. Still a single yellow, so we may be following something. Let's head along in our 156. Let's get a shot as well. As we roll along. As this is a fairly old scenario, not sure sort of what trains we're going to see. Probably not like a 318. I doubt we'll see one of those, unfortunately. Yeah, we get a few more shots as we go along, especially by the Clyde. I'd imagine probably the only electric trains we'll see on here is the AP320. Probably see that. Yeah, because I don't think when this scenario released, the 318 was out. Nice. Where's this next signal? It's a huge gap to the next signal. I bet we'll get there and it'll be green. Yeah, never driven on this bit, I believe. So we are new to this bit. But I think this is Singer we go via. So I wonder if that's the next stop along. Is it the trains to Ballock go this way? I just want to see a signal. Oh, another station coming up. That's a 314. Okay. See yellow. I don't know if that's like a placeholder stock for the 318. But cool. Oh, and a 320 attached to it as well. Epic. Single yellow again. So going at a steady speed. I don't think we got DSD on for this, unless there's a... Yeah, I think it's already on by default. Must be. I bet it's not Singer, is it? It's like Singer. Did you get the line via Singer and also the line via... Oh, Yoker, is it? Hang on. Yeah, I think. Again, it's been a little while since I've driven this route. Or is Yoker after Dalmuir? Let's have a look at the map in a second. In fact, let's take a little cheeky look at the map now. Well, they're saying that there could be a red light coming up. The signal blocks seem fairly big on here. Yeah, so this is what Singer. Where's? Oh, hang on, we're not on that bit yet. No, we've already gone along that bit. See, oh, there is Yoker. Yeah, there's the line via Yoker. So have we already gone through? Let's quickly check the next signal. Yeah, fine. Singer, where was that then? Drumray, Singer. Yeah, there it is. Let's get a little flyby shot. Hopefully we didn't miss the AWS there. Always as we're getting a nice shot. Cool. Is that going to go red? Perhaps. It's taken a while. Still a single yellow. There we go. The cool thing about the signal EP. So now every time I play Train Sim World, I always like look at the signals and I just see them like flick as soon as you go through, and it's like, oh, need a signal EP for TSW. Well, I wonder how that sort of the technical side of that works. Or would you just sort of add a delay to the signal changing, like add 10 seconds or something to it? Probably it's a bit harder than just changing something and saying, yep, don't change until the train's gone fully past. Yeah, it's been a pretty cool journey so far though. I'm trying to think of all the parts and who's done them so far. So you would have either had me or possibly Dovetail, potentially Dovetail, but that's still like maybe. Done Penzance to St Austell or me, and then me up to Reading. Megasim did Reading to Paddington as of currently. Neil TV8. Paddington up to Harrow and Wildstone. Richie then on the West Coast Main Line south across TSW and Train Sim Classic, all the way up to Birmingham New Street. In fact, then Richie's on Cross City. I think then Richie's then on Cross City to Lichfield Trent Valley, and then Tintin on the Trent Valley in the Missing Link up to Preston, and then Paul, Train Simulator driver in the Flying Scotsman from Preston to Carlisle. That was impressive. Then Tintin again, West Coast Main Line North, up to Glasgow Central. Neil TV8, little Cathcart Circle rounder, just to get a bit of TSW involved. Mystery Someone on Glasgow Subway as of recording this. Me on this bit from Glasgow Queen Street to Helensburgh Upper, Paul up to Mallaig, across both of the West Highland routes as of currently. And then for the Kyle line, currently no one's doing that at the moment. So that may be me, that could be someone else, I don't know yet. Again, there'll be links and stuff in the description to all the different legs, and there's a playlist as well, so you'll see all of the bits on there. And this, I think, may be Dalmuir now. Or is it? I know it's on a junction, and there's I think it is. And there's a turn back siding here as well. As we did, I know back in January, after my Scotland trip in real life, we did a fair amount on this route, and I think quite a lot of the services were to Dalmuir. So I think they're the services which then go via Glasgow Central low level and then off to Motherwell and all those sorts of places. Lanark. Oh yeah, I'm fairly confident this is Dalmuir. Is it? Oh, am I not confident it's Dalmuir? It is. Go down to the, well, I suppose it'll be the 3 to 6 we'll go down to. Yeah, there's the turn back side and down there. As the other platform then goes, well, the other track then goes underneath this one, and then down towards Yoker, Partick, down that way. Well, this is Dalmuir. And up next, let's save it. Up next is Dumbarton Central, which is quite a way away actually. Yeah, 6 miles, and to Helensburgh Upper it's 15 miles. Which, I mean, doesn't sound like much. I mean, if we were in the HST on Southwestern Expressways, that would be about 5 minutes. Well, not quite 5 minutes. As it's a suburban route, that's a bit more. 12:53 at Dumbarton Central, which was you there at 12:58. Brilliant. We're probably following that train, won't we? And yeah, up to 60, and I think there's a 50 somewhere along here. for the most part it's 60. Off we go. Need to get back in the electrics on this route. There we go. Let's get a nice little shot. That's steep, isn't it, going down? Cool. So we get nice up and close to the Clyde fairly soon. That's when we can try and get a few more nice shots. But good we ticked off that bit of route, and then we've driven this bit a few times. And the only other bit of route we haven't done is up to Balloch. I've not driven that bit before from Dumbarton Central. Or was it, there's like a Derrick or something, or the next stop along after that. We've not driven up to Balloch. So that's on the to-do list. Cool, right, 50. Is this Kilpatrick or Kilpatrick, this one? I could be completely wrong, it probably isn't that. What's this one? It is Kilpatrick. See, we're remembering some things. Yeah, we're trying to get a nice shot along here because it's quite nice. With the Clyde down there. There we go, that's sort of the shot I want. Maybe the bridge. Yeah, that was what we do. So we get one a bit further along, just when trying to get that bridge in the shot, which I think would be rather nice. Oh, even that I don't want. Get a few different shots. Photos are important. Yeah, will do. Probably could get better, but they'll do. For now. Let's get the window up, hasn't really made any difference. But yeah, the 156. Quite a nice train to drive, this one. What are these, super sprinters, these ones? Let's get another one. Maybe this will be the last one. There we go. That'll do for now. Yeah, this won't take us too long to get to Dumbarton Central. And we got a fairly good marker of when we're coming into it because you get Dumbarton East. So it's quite easy to know when it is. It's also a lovely, it's a gorgeous looking station, Dumbarton Central. Yeah, really, really nice station. 2 island platforms with the loops and then the through lines. hopefully. Back to the front, let's see what's going on. See, in the 318 going at 60 feels fairly quick, whereas in this train going at sort of 55/60 doesn't feel as quick. Is it a bit of 55? There we go, that's this teeny tiniest drop. From 60 to 55. But if you haven't got this route, I do recommend it, and there's a few upgraded versions of it as well. The North Clyde line updated, which basically makes it like, well, just a lot better. And there's a good amount of traction on here, so you've got the diesels, and then for the most part it's the electric trains, 314, 318s, 320s, all the good stuff. Yeah, this is the Glasgow Suburban Northwest, which used to be published by, no, not published, I think it used to be developed by Rivet Games, but that seems to have changed now when you look on the store. So I don't sort of know what happened. But making our way westbound. We went all that way east on the Great Western, now we're going west again. I think that was the default 320 as well, I don't think that was the AP one. Now we've got to get a photo here, haven't we? Listen, I've got lots of options. What's the speed into Dumbarton Central? Is it like 40 it comes down to? Again, that's more of a guesstimate, or more of a guess. That's all weird. I mean, as of this video going out, which probably will be mid-March, it's been 2 months already since I was up in Scotland. It's like, what? Where's that time gone? Up there it was snowing, or, well, the leftover of the snow. Blimmin' cold as well. Really nice trip though. It's Inverness, Edinburgh and Glasgow. Is this Dumbarton East coming up? And there's a 40, see? I thought there might have been a 40. So this is Dumbarton East. And then we go into Dumbarton Central. Here we go. Which is, got a really nice station. But the mountains, or at least the foothills of the mountains, are starting to appear. So that's what Paul will be taking you up those on the West Highland. I'm sure will be a fairly pretty journey. I mean, a warning for a 30 as well, so let's pop that down. Yeah, it's a nice chilled out journey, this. Sort of, yeah, a less important part of the journey, but still a nice one. No, we're not coming into the loops, that's alright. Just looking for probably the 3 to 6 car stop again, unless there is a 4. Yeah, 3 to 6 again. Whereas I think on the North Clyde line, the updated version of this route, you have got all the different stop markers like 4 and etc. Here, Dumbarton Central, and yeah, really nice station. And up next is Helensburgh Upper, which is what, 7 miles or so? 9 miles. So we're basically just following the Clyde all the way along, and then at some point, it begins with a C, the station, we then go up and back onto the diesel line, or basically onto the West Highland line. 13:06, so we're a little bit late. Well, I was saying that, wasn't it 12:53 we were due here? That's not too bad. And we were following the other train, so maybe it's sort of meant to make us late. Right up to 30. Get a departure shot. Good sounding unit as well, this one. Lovely. And you've even got a no refuge sign as well. Don't see many of them on Train Sim Classic. I don't think I've ever seen one on Train Sim World either, no refuge. Which means there's no positions of safety for the length of this structure. But there will be, or most likely will be on the other side. Yeah, so this is where the line goes off to Ballock, I think, here. But we're going to be going down there. Which again, I haven't seen any speed board, but it said 30 going that way, so hopefully it's not gone up. I'm just going to save it as it lagged a bit there. Yeah, so that goes off to Ballock. I think there's like one other station up there. And we go into a tunnel. Lovely. Again, not too sure if the speed's gone up. It feels like there are missing speed boards or something on here. It feels like there should be more. Although saying that, and in fact there actually is missing signage on this route. The neutral sections, there's no signs for them. Like, you can see they're there, but there's no signs. So I wonder if it's the same for speed boards. I wonder if some of the signs are just missing. But again, there is an updated version of this route. I think it's on Alan Thompson sim. Which puts a fix to all of that. And there is also an extension to this route as well. There's the Airdrie extension, which is on the Steam store. Well, I'm going to speed up again to about 60. So I don't believe it's still 30. Unless it is. And then we're about to speed. Let's not... do we risk it? Let's wait until we get around this corner. And there's the Clyde again. The estuary. Let's just speed up. We'll go up to about sort of 55 again, maybe 50. But thanks all for coming in if you have made it this far. Well, thanks for staying in. On this big ambassador journey from one end of the country to the other on Train Sim. Or maybe if this does alright, maybe we'll have to do another one somewhere at some point. I mean, what other ones could you do? I mean, the US you can't. Well, you can't get across it on Train Sim. Germany, you could probably just about get across it. Or could you? Not all of it. Yeah, not sure what else you could do really. That sort of ties in nicely though with the Railway 200 here in the UK. It's a good time to do this sort of thing, as the UK celebrates 200 years of passenger services. So never driven the line up to Helensburgh Upper. It's only a short little bit that goes off. But yeah, not driven it before. And I think we stay on sort of the main line as well. So I think it's the branch line off to Helensburgh Central. So I'm sure at some point we'll see the feather or junction indicator for that. Yeah, something's coming up now. Got a whistle board and a speed board. 45. Does this where the line splits or not just yet? Luckily we don't have to worry about stations as we're just going straight through them. Fast all the way to the end. Still 45. Well, well and truly out of Glasgow now. We're out of there. Yeah, taking you back into the countryside. Look at that, no speed board. I mean, surely it can't be 45 here. So yeah, it's like missing speed boards. Unless it is 45 here. Maybe it is. But I don't know. There comes another 320. Another whistle board coming up. It can't be 45, surely not. Unless we've just been being blind and not seeing the speed boards. Yeah, I'm going to speed up. I don't think this is 45. I think up to about 50, 55 again. Lovely though. What's everyone's favourite leg been so far? Or stretch of the journey? Have you been into the sort of high speed bits on the West Coast main line? Maybe the Great Western sections, the sort of, you know, tube Cathcart Circle bit. What's what's everyone's favourite bit been so far? I'm quite looking forward to seeing West Coast Mainline Missing Link. I think Tintin's on there. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it all, but especially Missing Link between Stafford and Preston. Because I don't own that route. I could download it. I have got a subscription to download it, the ATS subscription. but it's sort of like out of my area for Train Sim Classic as such. I don't tend to do that area. Cool, it goes on. Can't be too much further to the junction now. It was only about 9 miles. And we've definitely covered most of that now. And I think Helensburgh's quite a sort of biggish place as well. So sort of the last mile or so will be within the town. Okay, got about 55. Is that a speedball? What's that coming up? Oh, here's junction coming up. Yes, this will be the line off to Helensburgh Central. And then, well, the West Highland main line, which I suppose probably does start here. As it comes off of the main line. So we got the junction indicator position 4. There's a 40. So we'll sort of wiggle off over that way. If we're going off there, that's probably down a bit more. Be on the safe side for speed. I know you'll be there, won't it? There, there. No, yeah, here. Yeah, if we had position 5 on the junction indicator, we'd be going that way. Okay, funny little bit here. Hopefully we're going on the right bit. I suppose it must be down there, surely. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's the line off to Helensburgh Central. And then we're now on, I suppose this sort of is the start of the West Highland main line. So it moves away from the juice wire. And off on its own accord. Okay, not seeing any other speedboards, so probably is 40 here. Feels like this would be 40. As we head round, coming into the more built up area, there's the electrified line that's just there. We sort of go up and then turn to the left, I think. So we're already going up. Quite rather steep up here as well. But assuming it is still 40. I don't know why it keeps like micro lagging. It's like or like little freezes. It is very steep up here. I can't imagine it's too far to the station as well. Just being careful. Certainly steep though. As we go all the way around. Right, we're almost there now, almost at Helensburgh Upper. We won't be on time. What's being on time? I've never ever seen this station though, so I have no idea what it looks like. Helensburgh Central is it's a nice looking station, nice bit of architecture to it. I reckon this is going to be simple though, plain and simple. Single tracks, probably just a very basic platform. Still going. So there'll be plenty of this for Paul. Single track running through, scenery like this. So head up even further into the Highlands. Oh, so we got probably a red coming up. So that probably is where Helensburgh Upper is. There's something up there. Something. That's a 45. That was like a funny looking speedboard. Yeah, the little 156, or fairly big 156, coming into Helensburgh Upper. And yeah, I don't know what Paul's going to be taking you further in. I doubt a 156, probably like a 37 or something. But I'm sure it will be good fun. And yeah, just a basic platform. Wonder if the main stop used to be Central. Wonder if they used to go in there and then continue. I don't know, it's just like tucked away, this stop. Not even a stop marker up here either. There we go. Wow, that is it for whatever leg this is of the journey. I'm trying to think. I think, was it 17, 16, 15, leg 14 possibly. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Paul will be taking you on now, I think, up to Mallaig, so you've got about what, 3 hours of Paul, I think, right up to Mallaig, and then from there cross over the little lock, sort of the only bit which is a bit like over to Carlow-Lochalsh, and then over to Inverness, which is quite a long way. Still a long way to go. But see you all, and take care. I'm sure it will take you over to whoever is going next, which will be Paul. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.